But let's begin with last night's shocking news of Philip Seymour Hoffman's death. With me in the studio, Shachar Peled. Usually I'm a lot happier to welcome you to our studio.
Me too. Hi,
this time under less joyous circumstances.
Yes,
what do we know?
So sad. What a loss. And specifically because there was such a consensus about what a great actor and performer he was. You know, being able to portray both the villain and the hero in such a convincing manner and with such depth that everyone was able to relate to him and really appreciate his performances. Yeah. Well, he started as a supporting actor, and even the smallest parts was used to leave such an effect on the audiences. So he first gained recognition as in his supporting works in numerous and great films. Mm-hmm. We could mention from Scent of a Woman to Magnolia, Boogie Nights.
Scent of a Woman, he was supposed to be the role of a teenager.
Exactly, and it was a very, very small part, you know, shadowed by Al Pacino, but still he was so he left such a memorable character there. And you know, in Magnolia, his portrayal as a male nurse, and in Big Lebowski, and wow. Such a long and very impressive list. I like to show one of my favorite parts as Gust Avrakotos, the very you know, loud and sarcastic intelligence officer from Charlie Wilson's. Well, let's see his bit there.
I've been with the company for 24 years. I was posted in Greece for 15. Papandreou wins that election if I don't help the junta take him prisoner. I've advised and armed the Hellenic army. I've neutralized champions of communism. I've spent the past 3 years learning Finnish, which should come in handy here in Virginia, and I'm never ever sick at sea. So I want to know why I'm not going to be your Helsinki station chief.
Your course.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He was nominated for this part in 2007 for the Academy Awards, but 2 years earlier, in 2005, he landed the title role in Capote, winning the Oscars there, and very a long list of awards. He was so impressive there as Truman Capote, the author and journalist, and his portrayal there, it left such a great emphasis on everyone who saw it, and it was so, I think, unique to see him in his acceptance speech in the Oscars. You know, he's usually such a humble man and walking around in his sloppy clothes. There he talked mostly about his mother, thanking her. She raised him and his other 3 siblings by himself. Let's see what he said in his acceptance speech.
And my mom's name is Marilyn O'Connor, and she's here tonight. And I'd like, if you see her tonight, to congratulate her because she brought up 4 kids alone, and she deserves a congratulations for that. And
you can see how excited he was. It's
really
so touching. He was also a great actor and director in theatre, nominated for 3 Tonys. So he was such a great actor and performer all over. But he was always open about his struggle with drugs and alcohol. He actually started abusing drugs after NYU as a student. He went into rehab, and he actually stayed sober for 23 years. He came back to use drugs in May 2013, once again checked into a detox facility, and apparently, and too bad it didn't work. It's really heartbreaking. Yeah. And he
Where
still
does
had
he leave his current
Yes,
project?
so it's too bad, because he had such a promising career in front of him, only 46 years old. He had great experience, but once again, a great future was in front of him. So his latest project, Hunger Games, that was much anticipated. This is something amazing as well. He used to play in independent small films. We can see him now in John Slattery's God's Pocket in Sundance, but also
just seen
who we just
Wilson
exactly playing across him, and also mega hits, you know, blockbusters like Hunger Games, which he played now in Catching Fire, a very important
what
role.
About the third part?
Lionsgate just released that the 3rd part remained 9 days to filming, and
they'll have to work around that.
have to work around that, unfortunately.
Right. Shachar Peled,
too bad for us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.